Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So I am back in the Old Port warehouse, and in this stream I'm going to work on the kitchen. Um, so I decided that I would probably get a really tired of taupe and black and stuff like that if I kept on with it much longer in this place. So I'm actually going to. So I think I'm gonna. The dining room will be here. And then, so the rest of this is going to be the kitchen. Um, wow, that thing's kind of in the way. Um, so I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to put some walls here or, some pillars here. And, so I'm going to make I'm going to use bright yellow, kitchen cupboards and stuff to kind of break up the monotony of the, uh, very subdued colors. I have no idea yet what I'm going to do with the walls and floor, but I think I think the yellow will kind of narrow the choices down. So to some extent, that will be taken care of for me because a lot of things will be eliminated. That's weird. Now why? Oh, so I had to choose whether to do. You know what? I think I'm gonna have that little dip go in on this side. Who knows? I mean, it might come in handy. Whereas on the other side, well, I mean, it could, but I'm just gonna make this side smooth. I mean, the other side smooth. Okay, so that leaves enough room. I mean, all that's happening on this side is someone's coming down the stairs, so. But so I wanted to have, this is kind of a shoebox shape again, just like the upstairs. So I wanted to have a fair amount of wall space for hanging cabinets. Now, granted, I have that over there, so I'm not going to go crazy here. I'll probably, well, I may do a lintel at some point. But today I'm just, why do I have this over here? I'm just going to work in this area. This is definitely inconvenient, but there's nothing I can do about it. So is this. So, it's just going to be somewhere where you work on one side and then the other. It's not going to, well, wait a minute. Now, I suppose I could put another wall here instead of this thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an awkward kitchen. So I could put the wall, it might flow better if I put the wall here and just do a lintel to my right instead. I don't know. I think this is one of those 6 and 1/2 dozen of the other things. I don't know. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is just get started on that wall ahead of me, and then I'll decide what I want to do. What seems to make the most sense. I don't know. So I'm just gonna get going with it. So okay, what's the thing I always have trouble with? It's usually the stove, and now we have these humongous stoves now from the Friends update. So I think I'm just gonna go with white. And okay, so I have to think of something first. Is this bright yellow gonna go with, let's see, gold fittings or light fittings better? I think I'm gonna have to try them both out and see what I think. I'll just well, whatever, I'm just testing it out. Not gonna worry about the tabletop right now. So we've got, well, maybe cream. It's really hard to tell when you just, let's see, faucet, cream. I don't think it stands up to the yellow very well. So let's do golden. Okay, so that, are those, the other fittings gold? Handles are not, were not, okay. So, I think I like that better than I would like the light. So then when I do the oven, I think we're gonna do white and gold. Let's see, furniture, kitchen, electronic equipment, cooking. I wonder what colors is this? Oh, just basic, okay, just basic metal colors. So we're gonna go with white, handles. Oh, well, that's interesting. I can't, okay, some of the stuff I can't customize. That's fine. I wasn't really looking to the stove to be like this. Oh, that's cool. I do like it. Okay. So, let's see. So then I need a hood. I think I remember this being a problem last time. I do have this one though. So, I think I will just go with that. That's from this vintage set that someone did in the workshop. So now because of that, it doesn't have a light, but that's fine. It kind of glows. That's the only thing that's a tad off-putting, but it's not that bad. It's not a whole lot brighter. Actually, what I think I'll do is really cool looking though. Is put a light underneath it, just to make sure that it works out. Hey, Lua. Oh, did it? Oh my God. What did I say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have enough experience. I'm worried I'll like end the stream if I try to figure it out. It might have said flipping warehouse. It could have. I would not be surprised, trust me. It was one of those kind of brain dead afternoons. So you might have seen that actually. Ooh, that one's too wide. Had to double check. Well, you never know. I do not know if is this one just as long. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the other one. Whatever. Yeah, I am having one of those days, just like the whatever. It's fine, you know. Now, why can't I turn that on? It is. Is it on? Okay. It's kind of. The light's kind of. Oh yeah. You know what I don't like about this? You can't center this one over the stove. I am not going to spend tons of time like I did last time or one of the other times trying to center a hood, but I'm going to quickly check the other ones. Let's see. Can I just get a white? So this has gold metal. I can do it on white. Hopefully the white looks good. Oh, wow. That's huge. Wow. Okay, so what's really weird is that this stove is huge. So what stove did they make this for? Now, does that have its own light? No. Seriously? Really? That's got to be wrong. It opens up, and I thought it turned on. So that's not helpful. Well, okay. Can I center it so that it's not going to drive me nuts? That's just huge. It's really huge. And you can't use the cupboard. I mean, not that I was actually going to literally use it, but it's such a meaningless thing to have a stove hood, and it's like I spend way too much time. Oh, that's tiny. That looks silly. I spend way too much time on them. There's that humongous white one. Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep thinking that it's much larger in my mind than it really is, and I keep finding out that I'm wrong. And it really is that large. Let's try this one. Oh. It just looks so ridiculous over this huge stove. Shoot, I'm gonna have to... 60 centimeters. Let's see. One of these is a pretty decent size, isn't it? Please. Oh, for crying out loud. There's got to be some way to do this without me. Is that a different one? Without me going through this all the time. And that one's... It just looks... Okay, wait a minute. This one actually is a little bigger. I'm just going with this. Does it turn on? Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we'll bring it down a little more. If it will let me. Oh, that's weird. It's being picky. Okay, so I guess that's about a normal height. I'm not sure. Still looks kind of dark. You think it did? This one looks silly, I think. It just looks silly. So I think you're right. I think the main problem with that one is where is it? The lack of light. So I'm just gonna have to... Maybe the pure white will be better. Not that the color... Oh my god. So I think the pure white is too glowy. Yeah, that's a little less. So the only problem was the lack of light. So I think I'm just gonna have to use this. This isn't really bright. I'm thinking maybe I should use a fluorescent light instead. The gold light you had there match. It does, but it's very it doesn't throw a lot of light. It throws some. But I just feel like over the stove you need a brighter light. Like it makes me mentally kind of squint my eyes when I see how dark it is. I mean, fluorescent isn't great. Ooh, no, it isn't. Maybe there's another one. I think there is another one. I don't know if this is gonna work. I think I can do it in gold. Oh, what is slowing me down here? So I think that looks kind of... Oh my god, I just can't keep spending so much time on this stupid thing. Yeah, until I think of something else that's fine. I'm not gonna... So it's interesting because it reflects off the gold. I'm gonna move this up a little bit, I think. There. Okay. I'm gonna let it go. Let's see. Kitchen. Okay, so standing cabinets, and we have... Well, so I'm holding off on the corner thing until I decide... Hey, Red One, how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh my god. How How are you doing? I did say that right. Oh my God. This has just been one of those days where I don't even know. I'm not sure what happened to my brain today. I swear. Louis, you can confirm that I am not usually this like what's the word I'm looking for? Ragged. Yeah, I'm just like a little discombobulated. Okay, so I don't think the marble looks good. Trying to think if the white, well, I don't know, actually. Maybe I should give it a chance. Oh, really? Yeah, it's I like it. I mean, I have to say, I have gotten hours and hours and hours out of it. Um and they actually have been really good about the about free updates. So, you really can't beat that. Okay. Um okay, so I think the light. Let's move the light and see. I'm trying to decide if I like the white marble. I think I do. I can always swap it. Oh, I need sync. Okay, let's just do this in an intelligent way. Oh, I know it is. I had insomnia last night. That's why I'm a little. So I wonder if. So let's see if there's a really cool fabric to go with this. Nope. 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 That's interesting, but not exactly. I'm really looking for bright, so I may just skip it. I may just do the regular one. Yeah, I don't think this is really. I don't see any fabric that enhances it, so let's just go with this one. Golden tabletop. Where's the white marble? Here it is. Faucet, golden handles, golden. Let's see. Okay. I may move stuff around because don't those look? I think it's just they're under different lights. Because like functionally, shoot, I do have to at some point decide where the wall is going to be. Rats. I think it makes sense there. It just looks kind of off-putting because it's, well, yeah, I think it makes sense there. It's just because I do not have the brick that it's just kind of hitting me in the face. So this, I think, is going to be then a lintel. No, wait a minute. That doesn't work that well because there's no corner. Oh, crud. Okay, so that's... Why did it take me so long to realize that? Wait a minute. No, okay. You know... No, on the other hand, I don't need to have a wall. Okay, sorry. I'm not finishing my sentences, I realize. But I don't... So what I can do is do a wall and then start with a lintel. I don't have to have a wall for the standing cabinets to come up against. I can still wrap them around. It's only the hanging cabinets that need that wall, and I'll have plenty of wall for hanging cabinets. So, okay. So I'm going to... Oh, wait a minute. Is that on game time or real time? I'm going to put it on real time. Because it's still light here for a little while. Yep. I guess not that long, but... yeah, so then okay. Um yeah, that's gonna be plenty of room. I mean, I'm not, oh yeah, I can still do a corner. Okay. And then do like a lintel up there. This is actually a lot of room for a dining room. So I think I'll do one or two more wall pieces. Okay. And then a lintel. No, wait a minute. I should have started the lintel back. I don't do lintels like free float. Oh, rats. Free floating. Oh, man. This is definitely one of those days. Free floating lintels very often. So I am a little rusty on them. So then this will go here. Now there's nothing in the way on the other side. Right, okay. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to play around with this because this is actually something new for me. There was something similar in a couple of the jobs. And I think also maybe the huckster's house. I'm drawing a blank. But they were things that I was kind of led into, and this is me just flying by the seat of my pants, and that can sometimes end in tears. So so I'm just, gonna see what happens. I mean, to some extent, I don't like closing it off like that, and I don't think it's necessary. It might not be necessary, but I don't think I can decide whether I want to keep it until I put some kind of, I don't know, some kind of like, let's see how it would look if I put the brick stuff on it, because it just looks very, just very white. So which brick is that? Okay, I think I know which one it is. Excuse me if I yawn. I'm sorry. I had insomnia last night, so I'm just... Is this right? I don't think this is the right one. No, I think it's a little further down. It's here. I know it's here. It is this one. Okay. Yeah, see, I mean, it makes a huge difference when you then add the texture in. Oh God, it's doing that weird thing again. So it goes to being this like glaring, strange, addition to where it actually seems more like part of the not design, but it just blends in so much better. So I think, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna keep putting the tiles all around. I'm not sure about this wall. That might be something else. But here and there, I'm gonna put the brick up. So yeah, I might actually do that back wall. I have no idea. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I made one of those mistakes where I was reading a good book. And so I stayed up too late, and then I passed like my window of falling asleep time. So that was dumb, but since I didn't go onto campus today. I knew I wasn't going to, so you could wall in the corner and lintels on the side. Um, is that what you were talking about? What I did? Well, you know what I could have. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if it would look better with like one column here. Come on. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not really, like I said, I don't do these very often. So, I'm just not experienced with putting the lintels up and like the partial stuff. So I'm definitely, like I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. Okay, so now I have to be careful because one time, maybe, was it when I was doing the job? Yeah, I think so. I went through, maybe it wasn't this one, maybe it was the other one. I went through the, I got stuck in the wall. What? Oh, I don't have any. I was like, why isn't it letting me do that? Because I don't have any tiles left. Dimwit. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't. But see, I need this wall for the hanging cabinets. So it would, I really need to either have, so I have to either have to have this wall, a wall there or here. And so I have to decide what it's going to be open to. And to me, it makes more sense for it to be open to the dining room. So I'm just thinking like in logical terms, like how you would actually use it, you know, if you were the homeowner. So, so for me, it's more practical to have the ability to run back and forth between the kitchen. I mean, it's not like it's this huge barrier or something. That kind of looks like a garage, doesn't it? Okay, I'm not going to get hung up right now on the walls because I can think about that also when I'm doing the dining room. They usually don't take very long. Yeah, I mean, look, it does. I mean, it looks a little closed in, but so right now I'm just going to. I can still do like my U, or well, it can't be U because then we wouldn't be able to get anywhere. The L in one direction or another, or just stuff on either side, and then hanging. Not a lot of hanging cabinets here, but there could be a lot of hanging cabinets here. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, if I change my mind, I'll have to swap stuff around. Because if there's no wall here, I would have to move all the hanging cabinets. Yeah, see, now it's starting to bother me. Okay. After I just said this, I think I'm going to try putting lintels on both sides. Then I'm not going to have... See, if I do that... Well, I mean, here's the thing. If I have like 2 rows of cabinets, how many standing cabinets do I really need? I mean, hanging cabinets, to be honest. I'm wondering if it would look more interesting to have that like L or U of the standing cabinets than it would to have. I mean, the wall doesn't seem to really be doing anything in particular for the place. So I was thinking maybe doing a lintel along here too, and then just put the cabinets on both sides. Or or do like a U. I mean, an L. I don't know. I think that's one of those things I'm just going to have to try. No, we don't need no stinking hanging cabinets, do we? No, I mean, it's like, it's just kind of like a knee-jerk thing now. Like, oh, where am I going to put the hanging cabinets? But if I have tons of cabinets, standing cabinets, then it's not like it's a requirement or something. Okay, so I think that makes sense there. I don't know. This is, like I said, this is completely by the seat of my pants, and I have the bad feeling that this is going to take me like, you know how long kitchens take me to do. This is going to be like, I'm going to have like nothing done at an hour. Nothing significant, I can tell. Yeah. I found another way to bollocks it up, didn't I? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna drive myself nuts. This is fine. Deborah does one whole stream of starting the kitchen. Oh man, I think I mentioned that my brain is a little like squishy today. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess it's the lack of sleep. But I also was like, I was doing work today where it was like really, my brain was really far into what I was doing, which is always a blessing when you have ADHD, that you actually are able to hyper focus on something that's important instead of just like a book or playing a computer game or something like that. So it's nice when you can actually hyper focus on something that's useful. So but it's still kind of, I kind of like my brain just went like in too deep into the stuff I was doing. I was like taking raw data and turning it into a recognizable report and stuff like that. And it's something I love doing. Use a long wall in the corner, see if you like it. You mean that corner next to the stairs? Do like a couple wall sections? Oops, I don't have any. So I think, you know what, I'm going to fuss around with this. If I don't start putting the cabinets down, I think I'm going to keep fussing with it because it looks so empty. So I think I need to, do you know what I mean? Not next to the stairs, the one just floating. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to start putting the cabinets in because it looks really empty until you, do you know what I mean? Like right now, it just looks, like it needs some more wall because there's nothing there. So this is an experiment of will the cabinets essentially fill the space up well, or will they not? So we'll see. Okay. So I think I just have to go for it. So I could do it that way, but I feel like I want, shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I do that there? I'm making extremely poor decisions today. Thank you, Elua. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Yeah, my brain is just like, oh wait, jeez Louise. Wow. I hate insomnia, but it's like, by this time in the day, I've forgotten that I did have insomnia, so I'm like, why am I such an airhead? It takes a while till it actually clicks in. Okay, so I think... Okay, I'm just going to start throwing some cabinets down and see how they look, because if I just keep fussing, I'm just never going to... You know what I mean? I need to start filling it in, even if it's not... I mean, I can always move them around. So I'm getting too caught up in, well, what will it look like? Now that... So that... I'm just going to throw some down here. This may be a completely stupid idea. I just need to... See, I kind of like that. I think I need... The other thing is, remember, there's going to be stuff... Well, first of all, we're not going to have all the same kind of cabinet. But there's going to be stuff on them. So that's the other thing. Okay, now I just hate the fact that I put all these totally identical ones together. Yep. So, yeah, let's... So, for instance, imagine like the... Don't forget about the ones with the eating surface to fill the space. Do you mean... Oh, you mean like the... Oh, wait a minute. See, here's the thing, though. So there's an eye... Okay, I'm just gonna... See, I can't completely lock them into this U thing, because then it obviously doesn't make sense. Let me just... Hang on, let me think a minute. Okay, so I'm going to just start putting... let's see, were those all covered? Yeah, okay, so I need the drawers. I'm gonna throw these down and see if this makes sense. Ooh, that's a good one. So for instance, like, okay, so I always put, oh my God, I got so many of those and not enough with drawers. So wait a minute, sink, oven. What am I missing? Oh, dishwasher. This is definitely one of my somewhat brain dead things. I'm so sorry. I'm like really not being the most organized person. Okay, so let's see, I always put the dishwasher like here. Oh, you know what I forgot? A refrigerator. Yeah, we kind of need one of those. So it's kind of like, you know, having a dollhouse and you just move stuff around. Of course, it's been a long time since I had one, but you know what I mean. Electronic equipment, refrigeration. Now this, I guess I should go for the big snowman one because it's not unrealistic when you're talking about, oh God, no, I didn't mean to do that. You know, like rich people. Oh, wow, that's huge. Wow, okay, so that might be too big. Well, maybe not. Okay. Oh, it like snugs really perfectly up to the fridge, kind of. That is a huge refrigerator. Is there something in between? I think those other ones are just as big. Well, this is kind of normal, I think. So let's see, light and golden. Is that smaller? It's got to be, right? I think so. I can't tell. I should not be just selling stuff before I figure it out. Okay, yeah, that's more... That just seems more reasonable. The other one was kind of a little much. So I'll probably put a 30 centimeter cabinet there, maybe. So I'm going to start throwing in, so the stuff I normally have, like coffee, you know, coffee maker and stuff like that. So for instance, especially the humongous Wow. I don't think we need this one. It's weird that it's so expensive, but they don't. Oh, geez, Louise. But they don't have any customization on it. So I'm going to use the one from the workshop, which is still huge, but it's nice looking. This one. So once, oh, wow. I know that's really preliminary, but once that stuff starts going up, yeah, the other one was just, I mean, not unrealistic, but not, I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't do it for me. So, so I'm trying to think here, like what makes sense. Okay, I think I have a thought. I think I have a thought. Let's see. So you're gonna go there. Put the dishwasher here. And then do a corner one. So I should have done snowman pastel. I'll just do snowman corner. So what's the difference? Oh, the difference is where the handle is. I guess it can be that one. Let's see. White marble and there. So I'm thinking what there can be is a pass through. So I could have two corners. I could have another corner over here and then just have the pass through. Is that like really going? It's going beyond the lintel. So I would have to redo the lintel. Okay, so another corner with the handle going the other direction. Is that's not, okay, so we need to like approximately so that's about what, 50 centimeters, maybe 60. At least I'm typing better today than I was yesterday. Scoot everything down. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's enough room. I mean, I could take stuff out, but I kind of wanted at least a skinny, just visually, I kind of would like a skinny thing there. Let me see if I have like a snowman pastel, like 30. Oh, wow, that's even skinnier than I thought. So I think I mean a 40. So, white marble. Okay. Okay, so we can scoot this over a little just to tighten it up. Is it still against the wall? Yeah. I'll have to move the hood, but whatever. that light is like drunkenly leaning over. Oh, it just went. Yep, it's like they do. Okay. Now, I mean, like I said, this definitely could change because I'm completely experimenting here. So that's like 50 or 60. Probably 60, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm completely eyeballing it. I don't know for sure. Oops. I have my usual problem of like when I try to line lights up. This is going to be similar with me trying to figure out if these things line up. Okay, so I think oops. No, so I think I want a 40 there. I think I can sell some of these. Yeah. So I need a 40 drawers. Possibly a 30, but I don't think so. I think a 40 will work. Oh, I don't have one with drawers. Well, that's the way it goes. Let's see. I was gonna go to campus tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm up for it. And there's actually the COVID cases are rising again. So it's making me a little nervous because of my my compromised immune system. I don't know how I feel about those about the two corners. I don't know. I'm not sure if that really works. I don't think it does. I'm thinking that maybe just putting like this here. I mean, I also am keeping in mind like the whole like island thing. So I think this kitchen is going to need some tweaking. But so for me, this looks I don't know. I feel like this needs to be, this could be like 60. If you know what I mean. Use cabinets to line them up and then sell them. Elua, I have no, maybe it's me. I have no clue what you're saying. Use cabinets to line them up, then sell them. I'm sorry, I'm being obtuse. My brain's not working. I also think I'm missing one. Am I missing a type of standing cabinet? Somehow. I have sink, dishwasher, stove. Well, I know that's not a cabinet, but sometimes. That's sink, cabinet, stove. Sink, dishwasher, stove. Is there another one? Am I missing it? I don't think so. So it is, the lintel does need to be moved. I'm not going to do that this time, I don't think. Or I'll do it offline. Oh, for crying out loud, you know it's going to bother me. Shoot. I hate OCD. I mean, I still have to do the other side anyway, so with the tiling, so I might as well just get it right. It doesn't take very long. Sure. Right? So it would be, I think I'm gonna have to move. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Right? Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. So I think that's fine there. I don't think I need to move it further out. It's just when the counter goes past the lintel that it looks weird. Let's see. Okay. Do I have any tiles left? It's not going to make a huge difference. Oh, one tile. That was helpful. Okay, so I probably need like two stacks. I have to do the other side. Maybe 3 actually. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it was like pretty far down. Oh, not that far. Okay. There we are. So we've got like 2 weeks till Pets comes out. I'm pretty psyched. I guess there are like 11 properties. So that's, I assume, like 11 jobs or close to 11 jobs. And then like 11 flips. Sometimes they do like flips that never were jobs. So that's possible. So like there could be like eight jobs and, you know, then flip those 8 and then also have just 3 that are just flip. Maybe. Who knows? Guess we'll see. So I'm looking forward to it. Nice change of pace. And it looks like yeah, because you know, I've been playing the animal shelter simulator and it's I don't know, it's it gets kind of tedious after a while because there's not it's just like you're doing the same thing over and over. So but looking at the, I mean, I don't know, it was a trailer, so who knows, but looking at the House Flipper Pets trailer, it looks like you could, I don't know, that like there was more to do. I could be completely projecting, but also because you have more different kinds of animals, so you have small and exotic pets, and not that I'm sure I actually want the reptiles, but it looks more interesting, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm trying to think, yeah, and I don't have anything big coming up at work, so that's perfect, actually. Now this weekend, like last weekend, we had the symposium for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I didn't work the whole day on Saturday and Sunday, but like, you know, a fair amount of the day was working. And then this coming weekend, I have it's the same thing, like half the day, both days. I signed up for to learn. Oh, geez, I have way too many. To learn sound meditation, sound healing. You know, playing crystal bowls and stuff. So so I'm gonna go for 2 weekends where I can't rack up any extra. What am I trying to say? Any like extra episodes or anything. I mean, I probably could this weekend, but I'll be doing my shot on Friday night, and who knows. So anyway, but it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to learning more, and then I'm gonna end up probably buying. I have 1 bowl, and I'm gonna buy then some more bowls and to get a set, and then an ocean bead drum, ocean sound drum. It's like beads, and it sounds like, you know, surf rolling in and out. So so I think that'll be fun. I've been waiting to do that for a while. Where? Okay, I'm just gonna put Snowman Pastel. Anyway, so like I said, I think that'll be cool. I like the glass better. Okay, so I'm gonna start over here since that's kind of a hard. Is that too high? Maybe down a tiny bit. Yeah. If I even did it any differently, I don't know. Okay. There's not, so it's like just then put another one up. There's not a lot of variety here. So I think I like it. Let's see, then we can do like a couple. skinny ones. Okay. And then do, it'd have to be 30, I think. Yeah, so let's do that. Oh, I'm just, yeah. Need to make sure I go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Okay, so I didn't keep I need to push this one down a little. Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break, and I've tried 40. That's too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break, and then I'm going to come back and work on this. So that ought to be interesting. So anyway, so I just wanted to say to Elua and Red Wine and others, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Plenty of hanging cabinets there, rich, and they will eat out every night anyway. You know, did you ever hear me tell the story of when I was catering, and it was a really rich town. So it was like a Christmas party. Like first we did a funeral in this really rich town, and then another really rich town we did a Christmas party. And so the woman tells us, the woman tells us, we get there and she's like, oh, I have new countertops, and what were they? I don't think they were granite. Let's just say they were either granite or marble or something, but the kind you couldn't get wet. Okay. So you could not get the countertops wet in the kitchen. And we were just looking at her like, what? What the hell? I mean, we have to prepare this food. We have to do the dishes. We have to clean up after we cook. We have to wash the dishes because of course we didn't use paper plates at a do like this, or a Christmas reception in this hoity-toity, town, in this huge, huge house. So we were like, I know. Who gets counters that can't get it wet? You know who gets counters that can't get wet? People who eat out all the time. Or people who have other people cook for them. So we were just like, we were, as soon as she left the room, we were like, do you think they just screwed up? Do you think like the contractor screwed up? And like, no, there's no way. There's no way there's just no way, right? So so she came back in. She's like, oh well, you can put like at a bare minimum, please put dishcloths over the things. Well, as soon as you put something wet on a dishcloth, what happens? I mean, they're not, dishcloth. The water's going to go right through it. So we were just like, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, it was really I can't, just crazy people. And another thing that was weird when we were doing that funeral, so it's a pretty solemn occasion, although people started having drinks and after they were like getting loud and then started laughing and stuff like that. Oh my God, so these really rich people, when you come by with a plate with like jumbo shrimp, they're like, I can't even, they're like like ravenous wolves jumping on you. It's just so weird. So it's like these rich people who like can afford to buy themselves jumbo shrimp pretty frequently are, because you could tell by their clothes that in their shoes, because you look at the shoes too. Like they could have a nice outfit, but then if their shoes are cheap, then they probably just bought this nice outfit and don't necessarily have a lot of money. You need plastic tarps. But that's the thing. So she could have told us beforehand, and then we would have been like, oh, okay, so we need to bring some plastic sheeting or something like that. She didn't tell us because, like, someone like that, it just doesn't occur to her that, like, she just has no practical, has not, at least for a long time, had to think in practical terms. Oh my God. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, catering was fun, but like the people in Connecticut and where I lived, and then like next door in like the really rich section of New York, like they drove you nuts. But then we did one in Manhattan, and it was this person who was um a, an alcohol importer, and they were like totally normal, and the guy gave us all each of us a huge tip and a bottle of really, really expensive champagne. So like, I'd never had champagne that expensive. I'd had like what, the $12 or $15 stuff. That's I mean, it's probably not 12 or 15 anymore. It's I'm sure more expensive. But the really cheap stuff. Um, the I mean, pretty much the cheapest champagne you can get. I forget what it's called, Freshnut or something. So, but this champagne had tiny, tiny, tiny bubbles. And I had like on New Year's Eve, I had half the bottle of champagne. I was like, oh, I'm going to be so hungover tomorrow. And I wasn't. And you know why? It was because of the tiny bubbles. I have no idea why, but it had something to do with like not getting hungover. I don't know. But anyway, and the champagne was so good. But so those people were like normal people. You know what I mean? Whereas it's just like, but I grew up in those really rich areas in Connecticut. I grew up in like one of the richest towns in the world, not because we were rich, but my parents wanted us to have the school system. So to them, it was worth paying the taxes to have us go to what was essentially like the quality of a private school for less. So anyway, but yeah, crazy people, crazy, weird, just weird, just weird people, and snotty. Like I said, it was like we got okay tips like in Connecticut and the expensive New York suburb, but they weren't great. Then you go to the people who are like didn't grow up with money, and they totally understand that you need a reasonable tip, because you're not getting paid that much. So yeah, I'm so happy not to, like we live now in like your middle to upper middle class suburb. I'm so happy not, even Connecticut. Yeah, man, I think I went there a couple times for something. I worked in a few different places in the state because of some jobs I had, and then I did retail, and I like opened stores here and there. So I don't remember. Yeah, my husband did a lot of real estate development all over the state before we met, so he could tell you exactly. And my ex-husband, like his family lived in a completely different area that I had never been to. So yeah. And then before we moved out here, when I met my husband, his kids, he wanted to be near his kids, and he had like two houses that had been in the family for centuries. So I moved to be with him, but it was like, I think I've talked about this. It was like this farming community. It was, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I just had to tell that story about the person with the kitchen counters you couldn't get wet. Yeah, I have to look that up. Maybe I can. Anyway, this was before like email and stuff, so I didn't can't go back and look at my email and see, because I would have told people. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a short break, and then I'm gonna come back and work on this. So anyway, thanks Elua Red Wine, everyone else, everyone who's watching the VOD. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I hope you get you're able to connect. But if not, you'll probably catch up on YouTube. So, but anyway, everyone take care. Please take care of yourselves. And by the way, I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but yeah, the COVID cases are going up, probably because of Easter, I would assume. So just be careful and take care, and I'll see you soon.